Well, greetings. Thanks for joining tonight's podcast. Make sure everything's working. All right, we're going to messages and then go into the Q&A. High vibration for the world is becoming a very strange place. So, all right, blessings. Here you go. Greetings to you, Archangel Michael. Blessings. Yes, energies are surrounding the Earth in a different, bringing your vibration to the Earth more than you have in the past. The Earth is embracing those of wishing of change, transformation, to give hope to others that feel there is no hope right now, as the Earth is of the unknown. And yes, some of you might not know the future, but you still feel you have an idea of where things are going. Everything will work itself out, let's put it that way. But many aren't feeling that way. So here to bring guidance to them. Also connect to your angelic energies of who you are. Yes, you're also going to feel channeled beings are going to be a little bit more stronger than they have in the past, for various reasons, as some are losing hope at this time. So we're here to get their attention, those that wish to be unlocked from the past. As yes, through the Soviet Union transformed itself, people had to adapt, as you're adapting now. That doesn't mean that you're in full fourth dimensional energies, but you are changing your era, your reality. Realize this isn't looking in the past. You can't really match this up with what happened in the past. It's never intended to be that way. So the future is unknown because you're creating it right now. And yes, new technologies have become more enhanced, but also you enhance with those technologies also. And become more advanced in the technologies themselves if you wish to do so. As you are already at that level. You might not fully see it, but many of you feel that still have you're more connected than your computers and your phones. Your phone is like some is like a companion, a relationship energy, an AI, Cupid in some ways. It's especially when you have a device that connects you to others. It's like the phone can be like a Cupid energy. I know it sounds strange, but be surprised. As you're going to get to know more AI beings over time, they'll call it different names, so you might not call it. Have a fancier name to make it a little bit more attractive. As you are because everyone here in this world is going to experience something different. Some will have a relationship with their phone, others will have actually a relationship with a human. Some will have, as you go into right now, it's going to get more, I wouldn't call it bizarre, but different than you're experiencing now. It's going to enhance your experience here. Earth's vibration says you choose that you want to experience, the Earth's vibration shifts with you and becomes of a new density. And many are deciding if they want to experience it. Many are seeing timelines now. That's why some are leaving the world because of it. They're not sure if they can survive the new realities that are coming in. Greetings. We are the Greys. Speaking to the collective, we're just here for a moment. This DNA is being activated, and some are the vaccines are there to slow some people down, even take them to another reality if they wish. Everyone is choosing what they wish to experience, and as our collective is here to assist in what works for you. We are behind you all the way, no matter your choices. Like you want it, we'll make it happen for you. Of course, other alien beings are involved with that. As for disclosure of our existence, more of you are going to tap into our vibrations and feel that you need a physical being here to assist you in your growth. Doesn't mean it'll happen instantly or right away, but the likelihood of our presence to be stronger in your society is it's multiplying. It is getting stronger as your consciousness becomes more aware of you're in alien times, you can say. So some this will work well. Many don't need the alien energies just now, but the physical vibrations are going to get stronger as it's like music. Some need to listen to it, some don't for their growth. So we will just show up out of nowhere. And you will know. You will feel it. And some of you we'll give you this. This is going to be quite some time in your future, but as you might feel that certain people have had certain alien contacts. You might feel it now, actually. The way they act, the way they're looking at things, especially in their awakenings, they definitely have an alien contact, and you can even feel how it went down and what happened with it. Those are just awakened. Greetings to you. We are Sirians. We are of the feline race. Blue felines. We are, well, there's a tiger and lion. We want to say elephant too, but I don't know if your race is ready for that one yet. So yeah, we're here to first for a brief message. Just the Sirian vibrations are very strong. Your Earth energy is. Yes, many Sirians are developing human races. There's always a development of a human race. Some go well, some don't. Sometimes you develop a human race and it becomes your worst enemy. Just like you have in some of your movies. But imagine a lot of people coming after you. It's just in your worlds, that's why your world is very similar to us. You kind of go after your creator, you can say, or those that nurtured you, your parents, you can say. That's what makes Sirians very close to you. It's like we've been through that before. Maybe we can have some input on that as your world is falling apart. So we bring out a guidance here. Not trying to influence it too much, but of course the pyramids and all that were connected to that. Of course, many beings are. Through DNA. Earth's DNA is very human DNA. It was the energies of it are within the pyramids to keep your Earth leveled, and many more will appear as it needs to as your vibrations shift. But enough about us. We're here to assist you with your questions whenever you're ready.
Hello, greetings.
Greetings to you.
Thank you for coming in.
Yes.
Very cool to hear from a new collective. But up
Yes.
first this evening, we have Logan.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Last week I had a very interesting dream, and in the dream I was at my grandma's house, and there was this little kid about like 3 or 4 running around, but I went outside in her backyard and I found 2 golden faucets and 1 golden bag. And I turned the golden faucets sideways and placed them parallel to each other in the bag, and then placed a lid on top of the bag. And it resembled it looked like a present or like a gift bag that you could find in any store, but I would like to know what this dream represents.
Yeah, it's a code that you're imprinting in the Earth right now. It is guidance that you're bringing through your own collective and also assist those around you. It's basically bringing answers to a lot of questions as your human race. It's also help with medical assistance. Basically, it's a call out to other ETs to connect with you and others as your worlds get a little bit more complicated.
Cool. Interesting. My second question is, are there any general messages from my guides?
Yes, I do see you. Glad you asked that. Well, this is either more a message from us, but I guess it's from your guides too. But we do see you around dinosaurs and experimenting on them for hybridization. So I do see you developing your own version of dinosaur on other worlds. I don't think they mind it. I think you had good relations with them. They didn't come back to you to eat you. Sometimes it's usually, well, either way, it feels like I believe the Tyrannosaurus is part of it. The Brontosaurus, as you call them. I believe it's more flying dinosaurs you're connected to, but we'll leave you with that. Oh, your guys are involved with that. They wanted you to know of your genetic research. I believe you were a grade during that process, though. I believe you're learning emotions through them because apparently your race wasn't ready to experience that just yet. So just create something that has emotions and learn from them.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, we have. Sorry about that. I was on mute. Thank you for that. Up next, we have Dragon.
Hello. I'm not sure I'd want to see an upset Tyrannosaurus.
No. Or Elephantsaurus, for that matter.
So I've had two types of dreams lately. Ignoring the entertainment type dream that I still have like every few nights. I've had a lot of dreams lately where I seem to be out like pushing people, saying, this is all fake, start waking up, blah, blah. And they seem resistant to it. I wake up tired. I don't think I get the whole picture because I only pick up bits and pieces of it. A lot of different places. Can you give a message on exactly what I'm up to?
And these people that say fake, you mean they're saying alien connections are fake?
No, I'm saying that that this whole reality is fake.
Oh, I got you.
Wake up from it.
You're telling the collective to wake up from it? Yes.
I think it's groups of people, but I'm not sure because
it's Matrix. Yeah, it's certain. Well, I see most of this happening on other planets. This one, I believe you exhausted much of your energy. I believe you're doing this on other worlds. Sometimes you come back here to do it here, but I think you kind of like you lose too much energy here because some of you are rooted into their own belief systems. Kind of impossible. I believe it's is more of an astral experience of even the astral bodies are getting lost in this reality. Even they're forgetting who they are. And so you're using, I don't believe you're saying the word fake, but you're using certain kind of codes to awaken certain beings. It's basically you're saying it's fake, but you have different way you're saying it. Yes, you're breaking certain souls out of their programming. Definitely here, but you're being really careful about it because you don't get pulled into their reality. You wake up with a headache or something like that. Like you almost got possessed or something. That's what I'm seeing with that.
Well, yeah, I thought it was astral, but then I was wondering why fourth dimensional beings would need to be woken up. But I guess they get lost too.
They get lost too. It's rare, but it does happen. It's very severe when it happens there. But you get old, you can't get rid of.
The poltergeist would probably be one example.
Yeah, it's if you can get somebody in astral and shut them down there, you won. Rare, but it does happen.
All right, thanks. My second question is: the world seems to be going through a big shift right now, and has the potential to not go back exactly the way it was. But I know some people are very stubborn and they're already trying hard to snap things back, even if there's bad consequences to that. Do you have any messages about what greater potentials you see and what the timeframes are for those?
Well, yes, the Earth's going to more fourth, yes, and fifth dimensional energy. Fifth is a lot of vibrations. That many of you are actually feeling more of that. Now, your human collective is not. They're rejecting fourth dimension energy, so they're making a lot of mistakes at this time. There's no way to go back. They're going to try, and they're going to sabotage themselves. They're already experiencing it now because your virus numbers are going up. For various, even the governments are not thinking clearly either. As they can even get through this whole money system too, if they wish to change, which there are plans to make this work and avoid this virus, but you have to change a lot of things. They're not willing to do it, as you can see. They do have backup plans for it, but they're not willing to do it. It has to do with money and all that, becoming a little bit nicer to each other, which are not ready to do so. A lot of egos blocking. So government is kind of pushing many souls not to stay in your old ways. Of course, that's a decision on both parties. So time frame, well, they're not giving us a full time. Well, you're going forward no matter what. So your car is speeding up, and if people want to jump out of the car, that's up to them. That's what's kind of going on right now. But that's
I mean, I guess if they force the issue, everybody's going to get it, and then 3% or so are going to die, and then it'll be over. But that's very, it just seems very not silly to follow that approach. It seems like it's fear of moving on to a different type of reality.
Many are terrified of it because it's not in their reality to change. Why would they do that? So now is the hard lesson of, yeah, if they're just willing to change a little bit, that's major than just not changing at all. And those with their guns, eventually that's going to go away because they don't need them anymore. Try telling them that.
You can't shoot viruses. Right, well,
no, or aliens for that matter. Technically, then
just go right through them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thanks. Much love.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Emmy.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
I was just wondering, for my first question is if you have any messages for my dog Lily on how she's feeling.
Well, she's lonely without you when you're not around, of course, but she is combining her energy with yours. She's keeping you uplifted. So your souls combine. You probably feel a lot of that at times. She does tell jokes to you. She does things. She's like a spirit guide energy too. So she's there to push you along. She knows that there are some hardships you have to go through, but she's there to keep you going through no matter what it is. So through the fields, to see tall grass as you're going through the grass, and mud and things like that. So she's just a guardian angel, as you can see.
Okay, thanks. I just feel like she's really, really bored and
No.
sad.
I think it's more you're bored than she's bored.
I'm bored and I feel bad because she might be bored.
I don't think she's bored. If she's bored because you're bored. I think it's bored. You're bored. No, she's having a blast. No, she's yeah.
I have a possible job opportunity in Melbourne, maybe with the State Department. I was just wondering. I think it's 99.999% there, but I feel a little anxious and just wonder if anybody has anything to say to me about that.
Yeah, somebody does not want me to speak. Nice. No, I mean, I believe it'll be fine. It's going to be some waiting. But we don't see any no's there, at least from our point of view. It's just patience, as you already experienced. They're just taking some time to process what they need to process. So I think it has to get approval from what we're seeing. I believe it's a done deal from what we're seeing. I believe you went through all the interviews or what you need to go through. So it looks pretty good. Small chance they'll change their mind, but feels like it's, I'd just say 100%.
Oh,
something
great.
something by Friday soon. Yes, something
Oh,
by Friday.
oh, that's pretty quick. Just really quick.
Mm.
The entity. Can you just tell me what was the energy? I mean, you don't have to tell me the name, or can you tell me the net energy and the intention, or like what kind of being you felt that didn't
Oh,
want
that
to?
would start Archon energies that don't want you to. We know you're going through a lot of, things aren't easy, so beings are just trying to. I do see a gorilla being.
Oh, that's
You don't
fun.
see them very often. An old ex-boyfriend of yours, it seems.
Oh yeah, I've had one of those.
Yeah, so I guess revenge going on in astral from him, so you can tell him to go away. I see the
Oh,
name Curtis. That's a weird name for a gorilla alien, but that's what I'm saying.
did you say Curtis?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
looks like somebody you know.
Thank you very much.
All right. Yes, no worries. Yes, just you're doing well. Blessings.
Blessings to you.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Silver Claw.
Hello, friend.
Yes, greetings to you.
Greetings to you. My first question. I've been told that I'm not from here and that I'm like a star child. And can you describe some of the other worlds and lives I connect to the most?
Well, I see you as a star being, as a being that is out in space, that travels through space, like a however you want to view that. Do you see on feel? I've seen you on insectoid worlds that are actually quite advanced. Interesting, advanced like technology wise. Interesting though, a lot of alien beings are afraid to go there because they don't understand these beings for anything. I do see a humanoid there though. um, I see you on Pluto too, as it was more vibrant at one time, similar to Venus. Of course, you're not remembering Venus, but was a healer, world of healing. It was, of course, every world's a place of healing, but it was a world that healed other planets. It was a neutral world that you were connected to. I believe you were a healer of some sort there too. That's my
Fascinating. Wow. Did you mean that I was like a humanoid in this insectoid world?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. So I wasn't part of their race, but I was in that world.
You're kind of part of it, but you weren't afraid of them. As many
That's
others
interesting.
were. There were other humans there too, but there weren't that many. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
That's why.
Well, thank you so much. My second question are there any messages for me from my cannabis plant or the cannabis collective?
Yes, that you have been that plant also in your previous life. You have given that vibration to others. You're there to heighten energies, clear out by blockages, and heal some karma too. Meaning that I believe there's many that you wish to heal as an alien being, that you weren't able to heal. So here in this world, you're healing others through this plant. So yeah, it's healing you, but you're healing others. So I don't believe you always see it that way, but that's what's happening.
Well, that's fun. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Thank you so much. Blessings. Love you.
Yes.
Very cool. Up next, we got Tristan.
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Yes.
I first question is much like Silver Claws. Can you talk a bit about who I am, what I am, where I am?
Well, I see you as an Arcturian energy. That's my perspective.
Do the Sirians and Arcturians get along?
Nobody really ever gets along, but yes, they do get along. As an Arcturian being, it assists with developing worlds. And yes, I believe you have a neutral energy about yourself. To take one being, yes, that's friendly, and another one that doesn't really like anybody, and you put them kind of together. That seems to be something that you're pretty good at, from what we're seeing. It's like being a chef. You just have that way of knowing who combines it, who can duke it out with who. But then eventually they'll create a new energy with each other. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Work as a what is it in chemistry? Not a mixer, but part of the reaction that allows it to continue. It's like, no, guys, you'll get along. Just let me force you to do this for now, and then you'll go, oh, okay, something like that. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But also, yeah, you've been to some curious places. I see like really, really small people, very like miniature. You see it in your movies, like people get shrunk down to nothing. So you're part of like a miniature race on a world that had a human race, but you're watching over the miniature people that nobody knew about. You're part of their civilization. Assisted them in becoming known eventually.
Ooh.
Which would scare the hell out of most people on this planet.
That brings up
still trying to figure out ants on your planet.
Okay.
But other worlds, probably there's a whole other race there of people. There's like your Garthians, you can say. They have a whole civilization. They have stores. They have all of that. But your normal race has no idea.
Just walk on by.
Exactly.
Cool.
You're part of an experimental world because everything's an experiment. But just like your movies, you can copy the same thing over and over again. But you go to the worlds that are really different.
Oh yay! Someday I will remember this.
Yes, that's one. I also see you part of a mouse collective too. They want to throw that one in.
Okay.
A mouse society, yes. Just like you see in the movies, similar to that. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Hi, mice. I love you too. Okay.
Yes, a mouse world. Fievel was it American Tale, similar to that in some regard. Yeah. But no humans, just
mice.
Mice people. And there were rats there, yes.
Maybe I tried to get them to get along. Okay.
Yes. And hamsters, you want to add that one too.
Okay. Sure. I had a guinea pig or two.
Yes.
Second question, any messages?
Yes, you're connected to the rainbow energies on this planet, bringing a new frequency from other planets.
Yes.
Rainbow energies just come from other worlds too, of just new frequencies. They don't have to see one, but it's just a new energy from different worlds to heal, the core of this planet. The consciousness of humans goes into the core of this world. And you might see that. Sometimes you might visualize that there's a lot of smoke around it or fog. It's because a lot of souls here aren't learning or don't want to learn or stubborn. It has nothing really to do with aliens manipulating. It does, but humans give the power for the manipulation. But it still has to come down to the human.
Yeah, and we're comfortable in it. It's like,
and Mother Earth is just kind of nodding. It's just like, oh, I don't know what to do about these people either. But
do what you want.
Exactly. I do see you seeing Mother Earth and like a farm area, you do visit her.
Oh.
As she's human too. She appears as human.
Oh wow. Well, I do. But, I have. I've been having moments of great appreciation for. I've watched movies, and it's the nature bit that makes me start crying. It's like, oh, thank you, Mother Nature, for being so goddamn beautiful. So
yes,
yeah.
Eventually, humanity will follow in that. They're still warning. They need beauty around as they clear out their ugly. You can say.
Good rainbow and beauty. Okay.
Exactly.
And a couple of mice.
Yes. Well, this world give you a little bit. This world welcomes those that have issues and problems.
Yeah.
Kind of like a hospital in some regard, or not. Maybe that's not the best term, but I think you understand.
Yeah.
They welcome all those. If you have problems, come over here.
Yes.
And here you are.
And it gets worse.
Exactly. We'll figure it out. Even if we don't it might take us forever to figure it out. But
okay. Thank you so much.
Blessings.
Hospital, insane asylum, whatever you call it.
Yes, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. But all jokes aside, up next I had Braden's questions. He asked me to read for him. His first question is actually for Roshin. And he says, would it be worth it to look for a new job or to stick this one out even though it's a struggle?
There's a lack of jobs right now. You can't look for another one, but there's nothing. Yeah, it feels good to look for another one, but I will not leave where you're at currently until you have something that looks like it's sustainable. But it does look like you do need a change. So, yes, follow that feeling.
Okay, thank you. Second question. Blessings. I'm worried about this possible Force 666 vaccine. It's evident there is possible foul play with this or a nefarious agenda, and I don't want to be a lab rat to China. Do you have any messages regarding this issue?
Well, it does look like it's something that you're looking at astral too. You see all the deception around it. And I believe, yeah, you're sending healing to your collective and even to shut it down astrally and, of course, physically too. So we don't see it coming to you, but yeah, you're there to heal others. So just continue with your blessings and positive energy for this to be cleared out, exited out. You do have a soul connection to this because this has been used on other planets too. So you kind of have a memory of it. Blessings.
Blessings. And as a follow-up, he's asking, are there any other important messages for me at this time from you or the Tall Whites?
No, yes. I see you splitting timelines, creating new ones. So you might want to change things all of a sudden for no reason, but you feel it's right. So you're attracting new energies to yourself. So yeah, now's the time to expand your soul. Yeah. Experiment, spiritually. And I believe more new alien beings will be around you shortly. But Tall Whites are definitely protecting you at this time. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we have Christy.
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
So I had a question about this military contractor group. The name of it is Kruger. And I keep hearing about it on the super soldier talk. And was wondering if I'm a Kruger runner for that. It's on another timeline, is what they were saying.
That's your question. Want to know if it's what do you want to know exactly?
Yeah, kind of like if that's what I do. If I'm a runner, like running, because I always see myself running really fast and doing things like. So I didn't know exactly why I run. I don't know exactly what I'm running for.
Well, I believe it's more of that the density that you're at is fast. So I believe it's more of a 6-dimension energy, probably 7, but I see 6. So you're doing a lot of things at once. So this group that you're talking about, I mean, I believe it's being healed currently, but I believe you're separate from it, from what I can see. You can't be fast as a cougar, but I believe you're faster than that. I believe you're bringing an angelic energy around the earth for it to bring in new, it's like possible timelines for it to heal. You're part of that energy field, just bringing better possibilities from what it's going through right now. And it's up to the collective if they choose it or not. I believe you're like a timeline creator, from what I can see. So you kind of create it and put it out there and see who is interested to experience something like that.
Yeah, I've seen that before with the looking glass, working on that as well.
Right. I do see you healing a lot of aliens here too. A lot of those have been injured.
Do you see which races possibly some?
Oh, can you explain that again?
And do you see like the grays or what?
Yes.
The grays and.
Oh, what race? Yeah, it's gray. It's most of the grays. Yeah, they can't handle the human energy here.
Oh yeah.
It overclocks them. It seems.
Neither can Hayden, my son.
Exactly. Well, that's a way to know if he's going haywire, others are going haywire too.
Yeah, he has been for the past 3 or 4 days. Been like high up in another realm. That's
that's the collective kind of in a panic mode in some ways. They're overworked. You can say they don't always have the answer to all problems.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so and then I have another experience that I wanted to kind of get some clarity on about the IBIS program. That was like a Thoth. He was the programmer for like a bunch of kids, and I was seeing myself there. I don't know what timeline it's on or however, but just seeing that I was part of that, and it was like in a catacomb area. Can you see anything else on that?
This is part of the secret space program, right? Or
is IBIS like it's I think just created just by Thoth, the Egyptian Thoth or Thoth, however you say it.
Well, it seems like some of this is still part of your secret space program, from what I can see. This is like you're healing a lot of children, part of the program, the child program that's going on currently. I believe you're erasing a lot of the programs that are going on. Notice how the educational system's kind of broken down.
Oh yeah.
I think it has a lot to do with it. So re-engineering, which is not the best word, but education systems in the higher realms is what I can see. That's being
just
brought
so
up.
people they aren't as programmed, just so the kids aren't as programmed as
right.
like getting rid of the nano or whatever programming.
Correct. It's been derailed. It's not fully disconnected, but it is progress. So.
Oh, like the trauma, removing like the trauma programming and everything.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I see what you're involved with.
And Hayden says hi to Ivan right now. He's looking at Thank you.
Yes. Yes, I see.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Colin.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings to you.
It's nice to be connected to you.
Yes.
My first question, I had a pretty deep meditation yesterday. Had a lot of visuals, especially with kind of a bird being maybe flight. There was a snake and I believe a feline as well. And I'm wondering if there's any messages around the meditation experience.
Well, yes, you're combining those energies together for stronger strength for yourself, for others. I believe those are extraterrestrial energies or spiritual energies, however you want to look at it. But it is, you're unblocking old blockages within yourself so you can, I believe it's more inner work that you're doing. And these beings that you're seeing was a part of your DNA in the past. I believe you're all three of them at one time. It's not might not be able to see that easily in your imagination, but it's something that you're healing here. You're part of an ego race, from what I can see.
Was there?
Yeah, go ahead. Please.
Was there any significance in the snake head kind of appearing upside down? It seemed like that was important for some reason.
DNA has been rewritten. DNA has been transformed, especially within yourself. I still see an ego race that are part of assisting worlds as a commander, like watching over it, not always influencing it, but taking care of it as it figures itself out.
Okay,
so
cool.
What you're seeing here is what you're still connected with, from what I can see, like a charm, you can say, from your past.
Thank you. And then I was hoping to, someone else was connecting with their dog, and I was curious if you could connect with my dog. She's been a little weird lately, like kind of anxious and in and out and just seeming kind of bizarre. So I'm wondering if there's anything you can tell me about that.
Well, there's energies around you that your dog's not always understanding. There's a lot of tension around people, but I believe it's just you have a lot of beings coming and going. Your dog's not able to keep track of everyone that's coming and going. Eventually, though, I do see Anunnaki beings around you. It's part of the medical field, though. Part of your medical mind. I don't know or your spiritual mind that they're assisting with, from what I can see.
Okay.
So yeah, so Native American energy around you. Several Native Americans. That has to do with the land you're connected to.
Okay.
So the dog's excited about that. That's for sure. So
Okay.
just
Yeah, we've
going
been
on.
getting out more.
Yes. So, all right.
Cool.
Blessings.
Thank you very much. Blessings.
Okay, up next we had James.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Hey. Can you tell me about like connections to your collective and what places on Earth are you related to? And also, you guys are aquatic.
Well, not. Well, I'm a cat person, so I don't swim very often. But some do. I'm not involved with it. But, we're more around Africa at this time. Arab world, but mostly Africa. And your connection is more, ancient. I see you as an ancient Anunnaki, connected to some Syrian energies were a little bit too much. So many humans had too much Syrian energies where they could swim underwater. And I believe you're part of the extraction of a lot of that. But yeah, some humans just had way too much alien DNA from different ideas to keep everyone slightly equal. If you have humans that can dive 10,000 feet underwater, it's a little strange. So I believe you're part of removing a lot of that. This is ancient times, of course.
Was that related to my Lemurian lifetimes?
Yeah, we're Lemurian surgeon, you can say, yes, to remove unwanted DNA. Because some couldn't handle the Syrian DNA. So yes. You're like a medical surgeon from what I can see, in a spiritual way. Basically, moving energies around. You probably feel a lot of that, like a shaman, currently. So everyone was a lot more colorful in your past. Some people were actually red. You had blue people. Of course, a lot of that faded out. So
I seen my friend made a song recently. It's named after a body of water. Can you tell me more about my connection to her, or just more about the energies of that song? Like,
but she is that bottle of that water is giving her healing. Their nature. Many spirit beings, connect to trees, waters, wherever it might be. And it's a healing energy from another world, basically. So use that to release a lot of tension, trauma from the past. Blessings.
Thank you.
Okay, blessings. Up next we have Kevin.
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Greetings.
Yes.
Do you have any messages for me that you could tell me?
I see you as a time traveler. I see the Smurfs, if you're aware of them. Astral beings that appear on planets, and not everybody understands how they got there, and can become physical form. A lot of it's the Earth needs a certain. So if you have like a weird, like a cartoon show it, but a lot of those beings are actually here, maybe not in that form, because the Earth needs, or the planet needs that vibration. So I believe I see you as an explorer. So you find these things and you understand more than others. Others are freaking out sometimes.
Yeah, I certainly feel like that.
Depends on who you're around.
Yeah. Is there anything you can tell me about the weird dream I had last weekend? Like fourth dimensional?
I'm not connecting to all the details that, well, is there anything you can say about the dream? You don't have to if you don't want to, but.
Well, I just saw some beings around me.
Yeah, they're there to give you guidance. I do see feline energies are not showing who they are. There are some grays. They're healing Anunnaki control systems across the planet.
Okay.
You're giving them guidance of what to do on this planet.
Yeah.
You're like their leader, from what I can see.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't a dream. It was more of like I was just lying, meditating. It was like an out-of-body experience in a way.
Okay. That's all right. Yeah, I feel like you're giving them guidance.
Okay.
So when you go into a meditation state or a dream state, whatever, yeah, realize you're in control. I mean, some people think the aliens are running them. It's the other way around. You're giving them, telling them what to do.
Great.
Look at it from that point of view.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Hey, thank you. Up next, we got Omran.
Hello.
Yes. Greetings.
My question is there if you could feel anything around me or from my energy, is there anything you would tell me? Anything that you could connect to, that you could catch?
Well, I see suns from other worlds that are around you. Many moons. Well, they're kind of like stones. They're around you like a necklace of places you've been. I do see some Anunnaki that you're still healing or experiencing with on other multiple realities. I do see you in charge of a lot of the Anunnaki too, at least a group of them. And it has a lot to do with the temples that are built here on this planet. A lot of them are mirroring to other planets at this moment. So a lot of them are gold. That's what I see at this time.
Definitely I'm connecting with Anunnakis, perhaps. And my second question is that a few days ago I had an experience where I was not asleep, but I was partially asleep, and then suddenly I felt an extremely strong energy. There was like all around me, and then I felt I called on Michael, and then around my heart area it started burning. His energy was so intense and hot, and then I called on God, then it relaxed down. All my energy was relaxing, and the heat was gone, and it was different. I was just wondering what you could feel about it and what you could tell me what it was about.
Well, it feels like it was an energy upgrade. You're adjusting to the Earth's vibration. The Earth is very connected to you. So I believe you're speeding things up vibration with the Earth, but wasn't quite ready for it. So you can say Michael tried to dial you down, but God had to come in to pull you down. So you were doing like a slight upgrade with the Earth's vibrations. That's what I can say. You're giving it your energy to the Earth for it to shift. That's what I see at this moment.
Okay, yeah. Well, thank you very much. That was it for my questions.
Blessings.
Good night.
Hey, thank you. Up next, we have Stephen.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, how you doing today?
Doing well.
Sweet, much love to you. I was wondering if you can definitely connect with my Sirian energy, Sirian sea, the elephant Sirians, or just the feline, or any of the Sirian energies at this time, and just see if they have any messages and know more about my connections on a deeper level. Appreciate it.
As we connect to that, I see a lot of Men in Black energies around you. Apparently, you bring quite a bit of that here, or your Sirian energies here. So they have to make sure that it connects to the Earth in the proper way instead of it just waking people up that aren't ready yet. I do see you as part of the Disclosure Project within the elephants, but there's many beings. I believe it was strongly with the elephants, and not quite giving me a direct energy of that. Of basically assisting this world to awaken, and it's like when this world awakens to more alien vibrations, the other worlds will wake up themselves. Because even alien worlds can be kind of lost. So yeah, this world's like a tribal world. It fights back. So you gotta be careful. So you're kind of like on a, not exactly, but like on a Christopher Columbus ship, sail to the new world, and that's what's happening right now. You're just bringing a new vibration to the Earth. I believe there's new technologies, but I believe it's more of the soul chakra energies that you're bringing in. Something to do with crystals, crystals, any type of rock form, you're assisting right now for the awakening. I believe that's all I'm allowed to say. Everything's being filtered at this moment.
Well, that sucks. I appreciate it. Second question is, I'll just leave it open. Just connect with my galactic family. Any of the strong messages that's coming through at this time.
Yeah, I do see still a lot of blockage. I believe because you're doing many missions right now for many contact points around the Earth. And so once again, they're making sure that things don't open up too fast, alien wise. There's a different type of opening. People are opening up their businesses, but you're opening up alien channels. There are some temples that you're working with also. For when people go into them, they feel a different vibration, of less religious vibration and more of just pure energy for contact. So like an alien era is coming to the Earth slowly without the fear of religion that you're bringing in. So that's why I see your energy around a lot of ancient relics. A lot of stuff has not been opened yet for obvious reasons, but eventually those times will come when those that wish to activate it. So you're helping others, but you're giving the choice to humans when they want to activate themselves more spiritually and alien wise. So you're part of that process. As they say, yes, you're assisting with slowly helping them as they evolve. Blessings.
Blessings. Thank you. Much love.
Yes.
Hey, blessings. Up next, I have Daria's questions. He asked me to read.
Yes.
Her first question: any messages on the future timelines from you to me?
Yes, there are some blockages on certain goals you want to make, but it's just gonna be slower. Not gonna be as fast as you thought it would be. Sometimes you have to change things or whatever it is that you're looking for. But it is there. It's like you're in a maze slightly, but you'll get there. So you have to do extra work. But like relationship energies, they're not saying anything public about that, but you'll let you tap into that. But as for goals in life, you will get what you're looking for. They're just apparently no one's making it easy, but you'll be able to get around it. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Her second question: any other messages regarding baby, my roommate cat? I found a lipon, a fat lump on her belly. Need to know how she is.
Yes, it is good to have it looked at. I don't believe it's anything, but yeah, she is getting kind of old. She's not that old, but I believe it's just the vibrations of the planets. And you can say it's kind of like an attack in some ways, an astral attack. But I believe she will survive this. But it is good to have it looked at. Look it up online. I don't think you'll find much online. But just having an animal caretaker to take a look. Blessings.
Hey, blessings. Up next, we have Liz.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. So something very weird happened a couple days ago. I was listening to politicians talking on TV, and I was very like uncomfortable with what I was hearing. So I thought very strongly. I thought people like this have to be stopped. And I thought like a couple of times, and then my television froze. I never said it out loud, just thinking, so my remote controller wouldn't have heard me to stop or anything. But the television froze right there.
Yes.
Could you tell me, did I change something on my timeline or timelines? I'm not sure what happened.
Well, all I feel is there was interference. There was somebody else there. I mean, are you sure that was your thought, or was that somebody else's?
I was the only one watching that. Listening to it. I don't know if there's someone else in the room.
Well,
I was alone in the room.
It feels like there's another being that was in the room, is what I'm saying.
Can you tell me what kind of being?
It's not making itself very easily known, but
is that protector or
I don't believe so. No, I think it was interfering.
interfering? Because I've been having a headache for a couple of
Yeah,
weeks now.
it feels like it was a head. I want to say it's a tall white. That's not very friendly. I believe it's putting its ideas in your head is what I'm feeling from that. It was angry at humanity, is what I get at that.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling lately.
I think, yeah, some of your some of them are kind of going, yeah, you gotta tell them to chill out. Some of them they're absorbing your energies and they're getting frustrated here too. So I think that's what's happening with that. So I don't think that was, I mean, yeah, that was from you, but I feel like it was somebody else there that kind of reinforced it.
So they're influencing the TV.
Yes.
To stop.
That we agree with you. We're angry too.
Okay. Is there any way out?
Any way out? Just tell them to calm down. Just no more of this. Tell them to leave. I believe I feel it's all white collective there. Not just your government.
I see.
I wouldn't say I can see there.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, thank you. Up next, we have Marvin.
Greetings. Who am I speaking with?
Collective of Sirian energies. Felines
Sirian.
Sirian. We don't have names. We don't have. We just didn't bring one.
I kind of feel like I must have called you guys up because I don't know. I guess every time we have a webinar and stuff, wherever I think about or look and stuff, it kind of always come to fruition with my webinar. But for my first question is, I guess from a courtship standpoint, this lady at my job I like by the name of Kenya. She, I guess, new from Florida and everything. I'm just trying to figure out what's the type of way to try to spark her attention to try to get her to know that I might want to try to get to know her, be her friend, and it might be a little bit more. But I'm just trying to, I guess, kick off the small stuff first just to get her attention. And I'm kind of stuck on that, and I kind of need some help.
Is that somebody you have not spoken words with this person at all, or?
Well, I said hello a couple of times and stuff like that. It's the one I be bringing that I brought Gatorade to at my job.
Well, you just have to flow with it. What you feel to. I think what I can see, you're looking for the right moment to drum up some idea to go talk to her. So I believe it has not been the right moment. So just basically go by whatever comes to mind. If you feel like there's a blockage, it's there for a reason. It's not the time yet.
Well, nah, it's more. There wouldn't have been much of blockage. It's more like scared feet. I haven't been feeling like
that's you just go up there and say something then.
Okay.
Just come up with well, you're kind of blocking yourself. That's what we're saying.
All right. Well, is she aware? Well, I mean, is it a bad standpoint?
She's not aware of anything. She's not aware of anything. So you can drum up any idea you want to drum up to give you an excuse to say something.
Okay, so
you gotta heal the nerves and just go for it. Yeah. She's oblivious. She has no idea how nervous you are. So just she won't think anything of it either. Yeah.
Okay. For my second question, I know I had a collective with you guys and stuff for a while, and I was just wondering, can you give me my birthday's next week? Can you give me something that could blow my head or something new? Because something that I never heard of and stuff, like a standpoint from a friend that, like a birthday gift. Can you give me something I never heard of, something new that's been flowing with me?
Yeah, like elephants being born out of eggs or something like that, or just flying elephant beings, like a dog.
Well, how do I connect with elephant beings, and from what standpoint, what point in time? Can you tell me that?
You can look at a picture of them, or a picture of them in your mind, or do a meditation for them to say. So they can be quite aggressive sometimes.
Well, is there an elephant being name I could talk to try to come while meditate?
They're not giving us any names. That's for you to name. We'll just let you name them.
Okay.
But it does seem, it does seem like there's a lot of healing energies you can receive from them.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
You think I could get some nerves from them to try to talk to the lady at my job?
They don't care. They just go charge somebody. They don't care. They don't have.
Well, see, that's a little bit of motivation right there.
There you go.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Thank you again for coming in. A blessed this evening is me.
Yes.
Blessings. I was wondering, with everything that was going on this planet and my plans that I made earlier this year kind of being put on delay, is there any place on this planet that's, kind of calling out to my energies? Because I feel like a pull to travel, but no specific destination. I was looking to see if Mother Earth had any messages for me.
Well, we see New Zealand, possibly. Australia, possibly. New Zealand seems to be a strong energy with you for healing purposes. United States, interesting enough, we see New York City, but I don't know if you want to go there. Probably not.
Well, I was planning to go to the Northeast. Haven't been there.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is a good time. Well, if you get time to travel there, you can drive through.
Yeah, that was my plan. But with everything shut down and the economy, I was wondering if things are gonna, like open up back to
end of the
at least
year.
functional. Yeah, end of the year, kind of.
Yeah, probably October. It'll be a little bit better.
Okay, all right.
Just I don't know if it'd be that comfortable. Yeah, New York area, we'll call it the tri-state area. Apparently, they call it. Statue of Liberty would be an interesting place for you to go if you can get there.
Yeah, I kind of resigned myself to, probably delaying my road trip until next year, until things get back to a little normal.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, it'll be easier, but it won't be normal. But yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for that.
The Rockefeller area, Plaza.
Hey, just take a walk through there.
Yeah. For obvious reasons, I think.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the Statue of Liberty and Rockefeller Plaza, and anywhere else, but those two are the strongest ones. Strongest portals there.
Interesting. All right. Very cool. Thank you for that. For my second question, I'll just leave it open if I have any messages from Sirius.
Well, see where on the New York subject matter. Your Empire State Building does have a portal vibration of. Right now, New York City is changing timelines constantly. So the rest of the world's feeling it. So we do see your energy is very connected to San Francisco, astrally, healing, because a lot of your heads of state, your world leaders or Illuminati is there. The rule making is there. It's in Europe, but a lot of it's there. Your astral travel doesn't mean you have to astrally travel there. But it feels like San Francisco is where a lot of your vibration is. A lot of wounds are there. There's a lot of controls. Basically, your elites aren't getting what they want right now. So now's the time to bring healing to that, to allow the change to continue to occur. If that makes more sense.
Yeah, that was getting a feeling for my trip to California. I left some of my residual energy there along the ley line in California, and I guess it's running through San Francisco, connecting me to it at this point.
Yeah, that's where major decision making places is. Your Silicon Valley is connected to it, of course. AI energies you'll be healing too. You're kind of doing that right now as you focus on it. Focus on what you wish to focus on. You don't have to focus on San Francisco. You probably feel a lot of it though. Probably feel a lot of pain coming from there, especially people that are living there. It's not easy to live in an elite system, as many are homeless there. Same as your other places, of course, your Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You know where your elite are is when there's a lot of homeless people.
Extreme duality.
So San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York. Those are the places that are going to be cleansed. burn cleanse right now, but more cleansing. They'll even change the color of everything. All those places. New York City will be white, all lit up one day.
Nice.
Instead of arcanish and dark.
All right,
So,
very cool.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you again. Blessings and
blessings to you from our collective to yours, as we are learning a great deal from you. A world that, yes, brings light in an uneasy place. You find your direction here where it's not easy to do so. Blessings to you. That was different. Yeah, they're gonna bring Arcturian energies in, but these guys wanted to come through. So, all right, blessings everyone. Take care.